Me here in our set in Television Centre. So Nick, just put it all into perspective for us.
Put it all into perspective. That's a difficult question because the BBC's been in Television Centre for 50 years, and indeed it's not. This is news leaving today. The last live programme goes out this week. There's a big concert with Madness and so on, a celebration of Television Centre's place, I suppose, in the national consciousness as a home of entertainment programmes as much as news. The Television Centre has been a tremendously important engine for British culture, popular culture, from the 1960s. News, as I said in the piece, moved in here in 1969, and we have covered legions of extraordinary stories from this building and occasionally have made the news ourselves. But the great thing is that the enterprise continues. We are moving now into a really extraordinary high-tech, splendid building in central London behind the BBC's old headquarters in Broadcasting House. There it is, New Broadcasting House it's called at the moment, though a memo went round a couple of hours ago saying as of tomorrow we're not to call it New Broadcasting House anymore, it's just going to be Broadcasting House. It's got some 6,000 staff in it, 2,500 of them journalists. It means that we're going to be broadcasting the news in high definition for the first time for those who want to watch on BBC One HD, and it's got all the latest technology. I mean, one of the extraordinary things is the way in which television news technology has changed, and changed out of all recognition, even in the sort of 23 years, I think it is, that I've been here.
So what are we going to be able to offer more from when we move than we are now today?
I think we're pretty state-of-the-art here, actually. We have, the BBC has, a worldwide network of foreign correspondents and bureaus. It has an extraordinary number of journalists reporting in the UK, specialists here in London, people up in Salford, regional and local operations around the country. That remains. We are now, as an organisation, using all the latest technology to move audio and video around, to put material, particularly on the web. That has been the big development, really, of the last 10 or 15 years, the growth in online news and the sharing of news and video, the fact that the audience can now help us to make the news. They contribute a lot of news themselves. It's not just us sitting here telling you out there what's happened. There are lots of contributions that people make, so it's a much more interactive and sort of social business. So I'm not sure you will see any radical change, though for those of us who are going, well, there are some important things. Half the chairs here at Television Centre now are broken. The place is looking jolly shabby, so it's nice to move into a place where everything is brand spanking new.
And where a printer works, that would be really nice. Just before I let you go, Nick, lots of texts and emails coming in. People have got funny memories of Television Centre, and I think it's because even if you work here or you just watch the BBC, it's because it's been in homes for such a long time, hasn't it?
Yes, and of course, because it's such a remarkable building, this extraordinary circular floor plan, ground plan that it has with the studios around that central core, the BBC has always made it a feature of its programmes. I mean, it looks interesting. It's not just some square block on a trading estate somewhere. It really is a fascinating, and when it opened in 1960, it was a really futuristic building.
OK. Nick, thank you very much. Let's get the weather. Here's Matt.
Thank you very much. And of course, we will be joining you there, Maxine, at Broadcasting House from tomorrow. But let's do